Hello guys, welcome back to our video instruction. We are now in the lesson 3.2 statement of the problem, specifically the steps on defining a research problem. So if you haven't watched the video yet for part 1, part 2, and part 3, so kindly click the link below in this video for the link. Okay, so now let us proceed into the next step in defining a research problem. So we are now here defining the instrument that are used. Okay, that were used. So you're going to arrange all the instruments which are used during the experiment, meaning everything that has been included sa inyo ang paggama o experiment or for conduct sa inyong study to prove nga ang imo ang proposal is mugana. So you need to include all of that. Then you're going to estimate the kind of instrument nga gamiton. Then of course you're going to mention sa imong pagsulat og kuan, sa imong pagsulat sa statement of the problem, you need to mention the names of those instruments nga imo ang gigamit. Na kung unsa apila nimo balde, apila nimo kabo og apila nimo pinakagamay dagom tanod, i-apil na siya mention dito sa statement of the problem, na sa pag-construct nimo sa pag-identify og problem. So apil na siya dito sa pagsulat nimo. Kaya those are the contributing factors para mabuo ang imo ang proposal. Okay. Then just use specific instruments related to the problem. Out of those instruments nga ginagamit, so unsa lang dito ang pinaka-specific nga gigamit yun. Sama sa pinaka-root cause of problem, then na ay contributing factors nga mag-develop sa problem. So here, there are also instruments that are used in the experiment. Then, there is a specific instrument also nga gigamit. Next, methodology. So, in stating your problem, statement of the problem, so you're going to include also what are your methods nga imong i-propose. Kanang mga proposal nimo nga method. Sama sa atong isgutan kaganiha sa X-therapy, unsay method nga iya ang gi-apply. So here, you're going to mention the name of the method that you are using during the experiment to eliminate the problem. No? So unsay pamaagi nga imong gibuhat para matangtang ang problema. Again, nakuha na nimo, nahibaw-an na nimo unsay problema, pinakaugat, pinakapunot dulo sa problema. Dayon unsa kayo ang contributing factors nga mudagdag pa sa problema. Okay? So karon pangitaan natog solution, pangitaan nato pamaagi through experiments. So sa pag-conduct mo experiment, you have the methods. So unsa may mga pamaagi nga imong gibuhat, no, para ma-solve ang problema. Okay. Then also mention the names of all materials that are used during the experiment. So the same as diri sa defining the instruments used. Next, reason of the problem. So at the end of the research, mention the result of your problem. So kani siya actually, kaning reason of the problem, dito na siya sa findings, summary, conclusion, no? Sa last part, the end matter of your proposal or your research. Then you're going to present the main reason of the problem and mention the causative agent of the problem. Unsay causative agent or unsay kani the same as the contributing factors. Excuse me. Then in your statement of the problem, so you should answer all the questions that are arising from the existing problem during the experiment or after the research. So sama sa akong iingon, mo nang last activity in the week 3 na ipangutana dito, di ba? So kumbaga i-elaborate nimo nga there is a problem after a new problem will arise after the problem is solved. So pagkahuman sa problema gisulbad katong pamaagi nimong pagsulbad naan pay bag-ong problema mo cause na pud another problem, then katong masolusyonan another problem na pud, so it keeps on cycling, no? Cycle ra siya. So all of those raised questions, no, will answer the W questions: what, why, when, where, and who. So these are the questions nga dapat matubag sa imong statement of the problem. So what is the problem? Why is the problem, why it becomes a problem? When, so unsa man siya, current issue ba ni siya or dugay ng panahon? Where, this is the specific area. And who, kinsay involved aning nga problemaha. So these are the questions nga dapat atong tubagon. Okay. So, in a research question, so, of course, naman kayong research question, dapat ang pangutana is specific. Okay, some of the questions, some of this, in constructing your statement of the problem, you're going to ask some questions. And the questions must be clear and specific. Then, you're going to state the focus of the investigation. And, of course, the question must not be answerable by a yes or a no response. So, what are the components of the problem statement? So, the problem statements often have three elements. First, we have the problem itself. Unsa gyud ang problema. So, the problem itself must be stated clearly with enough contextual details. So, bot pasabot ang problema, imo siyang i-explain, elaborate. It can be on your own words. So, unsa gyud hanayon nimo pagplaster, the problem arising is mauni mauna, tungod kay mauni mauna, tungod kay mauni mauna, mauni mauna. So, imo siyang i-state clearly. Ayo nagpagpaligoy-ligoy pa. Ay naog patuyok-tuyok ang istorya. So, you must direct to the point. What is the problem? State it clearly. Then with enough contextual detail. So dapat, di ba nahisgutan nato sa taas, dapat ang topic nga imong pilion dapat within your interest. And dapat you have the knowledge of the problem. Para ang pagbutang nimo sa problem dili magkanga-kanga. Although dili nimo siya iyaw-yaw, pero kuan man ni siya, isulat man nimo na di magkatuiras ang imo ang paggama sa pag-construct sa kuan statement of the problem. Then, the second element is the method of solving the problem. So, kina-identify na nato ang problem, di ba? Dayon, sa kamansang giingon, kita'y mangitag problema. Pag makita ng problema, kita'y mangita og solusyon sa problema. So, sa pagpangita og solusyon sa problema, unsay method nga imong gigamit to solve the problem? No? So, muna siya na. So, then third is the purpose. Unsa may imo ang kwan or unsa may benefit ngano mang imo ning buhaton, unsa man ang mahimo dayong benefit ani sa kadaghanan. So statement of the objective and scope of the documents the writer is preparing. So unsa gyud ay kinsay maka-benefit. Muna na ginatawag og significance of the study. Okay? So again, the elements, unsa ang problema? Pag na-identify ang problema, unsay pamaagi nimo method para sulbaron ang problema, dayon unsay benefit ani sa kadaghanan, the purpose. Okay, it is very clear. So here are some examples on effective problem statement examples. So basahan lang na ninyo, naman mo hard copy ana. So statement of the problem. So wala na ko makuha ang title ani, actually wala na ko makuha ang title. Pero kung basahon nimo ning statement of the problem, masabtan nimo kung unsa iya ang kuan yun, unsa iya yung problema. So kana siya. The people are aware of this uncertainty about what the future holds for them. So actually naman siya kuan logical, systematic, fundamental science, general world. So basahon nimo na. So these are some examples. So nara. Sample, statement of the problem. This research attempts to find evidences to the women as the other, its impact, and Causatum, the third-party themed films audience. So, these are some Muna itong ganiya, these are some questions nga gusto niyang ansiran. Statement of the problem, research attempts to find evidences about anang naa. So, unsa may iyang mga pangutana? What are the questions? So, dili siya answerable by yes or no. So, which among the films shown about infidelity affected women as individual? So, dili kami kag yes or no about anang naa. So, aning pangutana ha, lantaw na to ha, let us trace. Tungod aning pangutana ha, so para mahibaw-an kung asa nga film ang nag-show og definite affected women as individual, so you need to conduct an experiment of this one. Magkuha ka og 30, 50 ka mga babaye, patan-awon nimo aning salidaha. Unsay ila ang rating? Rate 1 to 10, rate sila. Sunod, sila gyapon kadaghan ng mga babaye, patan-awon na pug laing salida, rate 1 to 10. Kuha na pod. Then another salida, let us say mga 10 ka salida, iparate sa 50 ka mga babaye. Then kuhaon na i-compute dayon nimo tong score nila, didto nimo makita sa kadaghan sa mga babae 50 ka babaye og sa 10 ka salida. Unsa didto nga salida ang which among the films about infidelity nga nakaapekto sa usa ka babaye. Oh, di ba? Inana. So kanimo yung mga pangutana nga gusto nimong sulbaron tungod kay naa sila problema nga nakita. Next, how do these films affect women regarding spiritual outlook in life? For example, so sa 10 ka salida, so na po kay questionnaire, pangutan-on nimo dito ang mga babaye, 50 ka babaye, pangutan-on 50 ka babaye, so na kay checklist dito, okay, unsa may naka-apekto nimo ni, then kuhaon na po nimong score. Dayon maka-decide na dayon ka base sa result sa mga babaye, maka-decide na dayon ka ug unsa ang ilaang how these films affect sa ilaa. And so with number 3, number 4, number 5. So these are the questions nga gusto nimong sulbaron nga imong buhatan og experiment. Okay? Mo ni siya. So that is how you construct the problem. Okay? So kani siya some of the questions lang ni. So kani napakay i-additional sa taas. Another one, stated of the problem. The purpose of this study is to analyze how blah 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 blah. Nadiyan ha. Then pwedeng diri sa ubos, pwede kag isumpay dayon nimo ni So this research attempts to kana siya pwedeng idungag nimo diri sa ubos. So na kay additional nga statement of the problem. Kumbaga diri imong i-state katong the general statement of the problem. Okay. Una siya general statement of the problem. The problem itself. Dayon sunod ang method. So statement of the problem itself. Sunod mga methods nimo diri i-state nimo. Sunod diri sa ubos, these are the questions nga imong ibutang. Inana na? That is how you will create. Another problem statement template. Template for statement. Process. Find out what users, stakeholders consider the problem. What is the problem? Where the problem is appearing? Who has the problem? What form could solution be? And are there additional questions? So muna ni ako ang 5 W's. W, what, where, who, what, dayon sa tong usa. So here. So magama kag statement. Statement sulat. Next paragraph, asa na appear ang problema. Next paragraph, kinsay apektado sa problema. Sunod paragraph, unsay imo ang solution. Sunod paragraph, unsay mga questions nimo. So sama ani mga questions inanion paggama. Okay, it is very clear. Okay, I think we're done with that part. So I will cut the video here. This is the last part of the video sa ato ang discussion. So please click the link for the part 5 by which I will discuss or I will explain on sa inyong buhaton for the activity. So this activity is your performance task. This is the 70% of your grade. So stay tuned. So watch the next video after this.